What is up, boyos? It is a Water Buffalo Man here, and we're back for more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Alright, as you guys can see, we did in fact get the Rosie, RIBRIANNE, and Kakunsa. So again, real quick though, I do want to apologize if this video is a little off or sounds different. I'm trying out a new setup for my recordings, so things are a little different, so I can get something out for you guys on the TikTok side as well as on the global or on the YouTube side. So if these are a little off, I do apologize about that, but I'm working on that as we progress. So we pulled these guys last night, well, technically this morning. To me, last night, I'm on third shift, so I slept a little bit in today. But we got them. I did not get them to link level 10. I just put a little bit of work into them. That's kind of where I got them at. We're going to run them off our usual Fighting Legend Vegeta event and just see how well they do this way so we can just see what they have as an overall unit. And we got actually a pretty good first rotation. This is kind of the rotation I wanted to see because they link the best with themselves, or with this unit here, because as you can see they have most of their links. She's just missing Battlefield Diva, and that is why I brought this unit as well, because they share almost all theirs. I just utilized Greg Dawes' guide on, I'll probably put it on screen somewhere, or I have it on my Twitter, one of the two, but I utilized Greg Dawes' guide to tell us what she looks like and what her best linking partner's in. But right now we do have this support unit on rotation in the Android 17 and 18, which gives out key 2 and 35% to stats. So at start of turn, she's looking at about 502,000 attack and 207,000 defense. Mind you, she'll get a little bit more if I can give the Android 7 key or more, which I'm just about to. They'll get a little more defense and offense, but these guys, her partner unit is actually doing pretty decent as well. But 500,000 defense, let's give her these keys. Let's give the Androids that, so it'll put them up just a bit, increases them by 17% attack and 15 or an 18% defense. These guys are sitting at 5 million. They'll probably do a double super. Hopefully they won't finish this Vegeta off. I don't think they will. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Okay, perfect. They didn't finish him off. So 7.73 turn 1 attack stat from the RIBRIANNE Trio de Beast. I'm going to call them Trio of Beasts, because this is the new Beast Gohan on global right now. We have RIBRIANNE. The equivalency is ideal. But, so she's not terrible. I just want to be frank with that. She's not a terrible unit. Ideally, she's not what you want, per se. I don't think that's this unit anybody actually asked for or requested, but she is not terrible. I don't mind using this RIBRIANNE. She's not great, but like I stated in my summoning video, I was planning to summon for her just to have her, because I have every other single LR on the global side up to this point, at least at 55%. And my whole idea behind it was to just have her as a unit in my character log. But let's try to get her on rotation with herself and her best linking partners, which would be the Int RIBRIANNE or this one, which is the one we're transforming into right now, which this is going to kind of suck because our rotation is going to be actually kind of terrible. Because the RIBRIANNE is not strong enough to finish off the Vegeta, it's going to rotate her off now, which is going to be absolutely terrible. But I got to keep them on rotation together because they share a fierce battle. But right now, if you're looking at her with 6 key spheres, that is ridiculous. So we have all those key spheres right off the start. Let's go with these 5. It doesn't really matter too much. But looking at all these key spheres, they share Battlefield Diva, like I said. Looking at all these units' stats right now, this RIBRIANNE with 6 of her 7 key spheres activated, excuse me, she's sitting at about 492,000. Mind you, this is with the, what am I looking for? What's what I'm looking for? Support unit not being on rotation in the 17 and 18. So they do lose that 35%. But their stats are still roughly around 200k defense. And mind you, she does in fact get damage reduction for a little bit. Let me see if I can pull up her official passive right here. She gets damage reduction plus an additional key plus 2 and with 2 or more type key spheres obtained. So right now, with her just getting those 2 key spheres, she does get 22% damage reduction, which I mean is kind of cool, I guess. But 22% is not going to be enough to really do anything in some of the more difficult contents. That's why I kind of brought her into this event. But with her hitting a 7.7 mil attack stat turn 1, that's still pretty decent for an offensive unit. Like that's actually quite good for a unit of her capabilities. Let's put it that way. I won't sneeze at 7.7 million, but it's not. She's not going to be something that anybody specifically wants to run per se. So, granted, I mean RIBRIANNE I don't think does run anyway. She's not a good unit to run. I mean, she's kind of like mid. But it's not... It's hard to say because she has 200k defense, which is okay, but not good for difficult content. And then she has 7.7 mil attack, which is really decent for a unit of her level. So I don't know. Honestly, I really don't know where to place her on a list. If I were to name her on a tier list, I would have to really try her out in difficult content and see how well she fares post-supers, things like that. Because I don't know all the defensive statistics like Greg Daw does yet. But the unit is actually pretty decent. This is going to be, again, one of the shorter showcases. I'm not... Because there's nothing else I can really get out of this RIBRIANNE. Because right here, look, I'll give her all the key spheres. Boom. And now she has a giant form partner right there. Again, 6 out of 6 key links. But now her defense has gone down even more. Because, if I remember right, this unit's a partial support unit, isn't it? Yes, it is. This unit's a support unit, but now her defense has dropped off even more because it's also past turn 5. She loses a little bit of her defense. I think so. He plus 3 for the... Does she lose defense? I thought she did at some point. No, maybe not. Maybe I was just confused. Yeah, no, she doesn't lose anything, so I really don't know why her defense dropped off that bad. Other than it could be the way the link skills are set up. Maybe they're not high enough links. I would have to really look at it. Mind you, I just woke up, so I do apologize. The unit's defense did drop off by a bit, but this is probably the ceiling we're going to see with her. So we're going to let her do one more super attack now with Battlefield Diva activated. Battlefield Diva gives key plus 2 and a 5% chance to dodge. So if you don't build her at all with dodge, you'll still have that 5%. And wow, you took 220,000. You're a terrible unit. Yeah, these guys are just absolute dog water. I don't even know. I put them on the team just because they link well with, RIBRIANNE. So let's just see what she can do here. I didn't know that they could stop people from attacking. That's cool. Didn't know that was a thing. But again, I also didn't really pay too much attention to this unit when they first came out. So let's just see what the RIBRIANNE trio can do here. 6.2. I mean, you're still above the 6 mil threshold. That's not terrible. But I don't know if that's good enough. But like I was just saying, guys, that's probably going to be it because that's her best case scenario situation. I mean, you're looking at a situation where you might be able to get a little more attack if you have legendary power. And also, yes, you would definitely do more damage if she was linked level 10. But realistically, I don't know how many people are going to sit there and go out of their way to make sure she is completely linked level 10 before you really use her. And I don't know who's going to really take her into tough, difficult content, but just want to say thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time in probably 4 or 5 hours when Beast Gohan drops on JP and we summon for the boy. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.